fruits. Well, what are we looking at here, Nigel?
Right here we've got a seedling which has been, it was grown from a pip, and this was, I crossed a red-fleshed apple pollen with a variety called Allen's Everlasting, and you can see it's given me little clusters of apples that are really small. And I thought people might be interested in seeing this.
A bit like crabapple size.
Yeah, the crabapple size. But in fact they look very, very similar to the parent variety, which is Allen's Everlasting, but just much smaller.
Right.
And I thought Julie might be interested in trying the flavour of one of these, so I've brought my knife and we'll try one. I'll cut it for you, Julie, so you can keep the camera on it. Well, let's take that one. There we are. It isn't red-fleshed, even though one of the parents is red-fleshed. Let's see what you reckon to that. It's got slight green coloration to the flesh, just the same as Allen's Everlasting. What do you reckon to that? I mean, it's not disgusting, is it? I mean, it's not like a crab. You have a little bit more. The taste is very, very similar to Allen's Everlasting. It's quite sharp, and I think it will probably get a bit sweeter.
Probably give that a 3.
Yeah, I think I would. You know, it's quite interesting, but it's the first time I've seen a really small apple. Obviously not big enough to be commercial, but the first time I found a really small one, which is nice and sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was worth a look, I think.
Definitely.
And we've got another one down at the end. Now this one here is Allen's Everlasting, also crossed with a different red-fleshed apple.
Right.
This one I think is not ready yet. It had beautiful crimson blossom.
Yeah.
So, do you want to try a slice?
Yeah.
This one will probably be a bit sharp because they're not really quite ready. Now this one you can see it's got red inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that bit.
Okay.
I'll stand back in case you want to spit it out. Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I've tasted worse.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my eater of choice, but
no.
But remember, it's not ready yet. It might get better, but I don't think it'll get any bigger. And again, you can see, comparing it with my hand, it's quite small. It's not really much bigger than a golf ball.
I think I'd probably give that a 2.5.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And this is the third one. This is an apple that was grown from a pip, from an apple called Blackflesh, which is a very, very dark red-fleshed apple, almost black.
Okay.
I was given a fruit. This was about, it was in 2010, so I was given a fruit 7 years ago. I took the pips out because I was so intrigued by the colour of the apple, and this is the tree which resulted. But in fact, that's not quite true. This is the grafted tree from what resulted. I got the seedling and grafted it, and this is the tree which I got. So this might be worth a try as well. You can see it's pink inside.
Yeah.
What the flavour's like, I've no idea.
Unusual.
Very odd, isn't it? It's sort of a little bit doughy. It's sort of lemony.
I don't think I'm much for that.
It's also sweet. It's not an eater. I think that would cook nicely, and it would make nice jams.
Yeah.
And jellies.
I'd give that a 2.
Yeah, agreed. But I think for jellies that would be very good.
Sorry.
Oh, you spat yours out. Well, interesting anyway.
Yeah.
Worth a look.
Yeah. As you say, all these varieties what you create and that, not all of them are going to be perfect, are they?
No, they're not.
You're going to. What do you think, sort of percentage-wise? 1 out of how many?
Well, this year we've had about 10, I think, have fruited, and there are 2 which are sort of good eating apples
Okay.
that we've allocated.
20% then.
Yeah, about 20% seem to be
All
quite
right.
good.
Yeah.
But then you've got to think about how well do they grow, do they attract mildew and pests. So there are lots of hurdles that have to be got over before you can
Yeah.
actually take them very much further.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I
Okay,
hope that
Nigel.
was all
Thanks
right.
for that.
Okay.